Folks, we all know how hard it is to conceal or minimize a phallus, especially if you choose to wear something tight. For years now, transfeminine and non-binary folks have tried all sorts of ways to get that pesky phallus out of sight and out of mind. The fine folks at Valid, maker of various sundries for queering everyday life, recently spent 6 months testing all of those methods. We tried the gaff. Designed for drag shows, it works amazingly well for the length of a performance. Not only is it uncomfortable, the fabrics used tend to heat things up, and not in the good way, like you want. All of that for a hefty price tag. So we looked into another drag show staple, duct tape. The less said about that, the better. We looked into layering traditional ladies' panties. Finally, a success of sorts. They're wearable for a few hours, but unless you're using G-strings, they give you some very strange butt lines. If you do go the G-string route, well, you're wearing a G-string, and I sincerely hope your butt crack can take it. Finally, we found some truly delightful underwear, designed by trans folks, that looked perfect. Unfortunately, we took one look at the price tag and decided that we'd rather be able to pay for food that month. It turns out that it was irrelevant, however, because the waitlist for them was a bit on the long side. Having learned that tucking options currently available are expensive, do-it-yourself, uncomfortable, ineffective, or some delightful combination of all of those, we decided to rebuild the tucking panty from the ground up. We are proud to announce post-secondary, gender-affirming underwear for everyday use. Meet Alex. We designed Alex first and foremost to be comfortable while you wear it. The seams are positioned carefully, and it's made of breathable fabric, reinforced only where needed. And all of that in a gender-neutral boy cut that prevents unwanted sore butts and pesky butt lines. We tested extensively, including wearing one for 14 hours at Emerald City Comic-Con. At the 7-hour point, our test subject managed to find time to use the bathroom. Their report? There was a tiny bit of shifting and just a tiny bump. So now we're coming to you for help. We've got the design, we've got the prototype, but while some of the components of money grow on trees, the money itself does not. We are using Indiegogo as a system for folks to pre-order, so that we can pay a factory a bunch of money and get you folks the underwear you need. Now I can already hear some of you saying, but I don't have a phallus, or I have no desire to conceal my phallus, but you still want to help out. There are a few ways you can. We're offering you a lovely collection of buttons and t-shirts in exchange for your monetary support. But if you really want to help folks out, do we have a deal for you? We've partnered with Point of Pride, a charity that provides gender-affirming undergarments to trans folks. They are most well known for providing no-cost chest binders to trans men. But now you can select the option to donate a brand new pair of Alex tucking panties, and we'll give them directly to Point of Pride, where they're guaranteed to go to a trans person who needs them. Remember, we live in a post-secondary world, and your gender will not be graded. Pass, fail. Can I just say, it is incredibly hard to be a genderless being of pure intellect with a noticeable bulge in your crotchal area.